Okay, so now the Firebird is out of our hair and on its way to the frame shop, Dave's car is going to be coming over to my shop to share G-body space with G-body space. And in order to do that, we got to do a little bit of work on the 40 that we haven't seen in a while. It's like opening up a big Christmas gift. But we're going to put on the tunnel ram. Why? Because I have it and I want it on there. It's me. That's what I want. So that's what's going to happen. So we're going to pull the tarp off, throw the intake on, get it running again, and then next day or so we're going to be swapping out shocks. Stick with us. Yeah, Linda likes to use the shop as like her own woodworking shop when I'm not in here. And since we had a week in the old man's shop getting the Firebird going, there's sawdust everywhere. It's like, babe, you're getting sawdust all over the place. Why? Put a cover over the car. Okay. What can you say? There she is. Okay. I never fixed the hood latch from last year either. Gaze upon it in all of its splendor. All right. Let's start ripping the guts out. Project, you're going to get kicked in the stones every now and again. It just happens. Comes with dealing with cars. It just happened to us tonight. We ended up getting the intake on, which looks awesome. I love it. It's everything I hoped it would be. Pretty sure I got mice in the heating duct. Anyway, so we got the intake on, but now that it's a high-rise, it won't fit with the HEI distributor. Now I do have a Mallory distributor laying around, but I don't think I have the box to run it. So I'm definitely gonna have to do some research and see what I can come up with on that. On top of that, the surprise for this was I had these really killer valve covers high-rise center bolt valve covers that I bought for this thing right about the same time I bought the intake, which was about a year ago. And now that I'm trying to put it on, it seems to be hitting the firewall somehow. It's either hitting the firewall or hitting the bolt. I have a suspicion it's hitting the bolt. So I'm definitely going to have to address that to get those on there. Why? Because shiny. And I think it'll make it look better. But, you know, you had to expect that with a car. This is it's a 40 Ford with Chevy parts. I mean you're going to run into some stuff. Now these high rises do have, there's two parts of them. You got the base and you got the hat. And it's got 4 bolts that connect it. However, I have the intake secured to the heads and the motor. So if I was to take these bolts out while it's attached, I could lose one and drop the bolt into the head, and then we're tearing the motor down to find the bolt. But I don't have any more gaskets or silicone. Yeah, I'm going with the hell with it. We're gonna, oh God, I'm gonna try, and hopefully I don't drop anything down the intake. Oh, make God be with me. I'll see if we can lift this thing up without tearing the gasket. Oh! Woohoo! Look at that! Oh, it makes me happy when things don't mess up. I got nowhere to put it. All right.
I think it's funny that you got that out. It's all well and good. My question is, how are you going to get it back in with the bolts and washers without dropping them down in there? It's easy to take them out.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'll put tape on my fingers if I have to. That is where we're at right now. This intake was clearly not designed to run an HEI distributor. On a lighter note, we did get the one valve cover to work. So, kind of win. So I'm definitely going to have to get a ready-to-run distributor, non-HEI. Yeah. Because I don't think I can cut half the distributor off and make it work. Can I?
No.
Okay. All right, so I'm outvoted. New distributor it is. Okay, so after scouring the interwebs and finding a nice gentleman in New Jersey that actually had the part we wanted to, all it was an hour and a half trip there, an hour and a half trip back, and we have our nice new billet aluminum MSD distributor. This is going to work for our application. It's just skinny enough to fit in between the firewall and the intake. Unfortunately, this is ready to run, which doesn't have the coil on the inside of it like an HEI. So I had to run down to my local parts store and get a real nice Eldrock MaxFire 12 volt ignition coil. Now, odd thing about these is, I don't know if it's everywhere, but parts stores around here are starting not to carry the nice chrome clip that bolts onto the firewall to actually hold the coil in place. Luckily, I have new used parts, because anytime I hit a red tag sale, I would just buy everything. So this time it actually comes in handy. So bargain shopping for the win. We're going to throw this in, see if we can't make some fire. So we dropped our new MSD distributor in with our new coil. We're going to rotate the engine over to verify that it is in fact on top dead center, and then see if we can't get it running.
All right, you put your finger in here.
Yeah. Hang on a sec, let me get the other finger.
Huh? What?
A gentleman, a scholar,
All right, good.
ready, sir?
Yeah. That felt like, phew.
Like, or like really, like.
Well, I can't see anything. Let me get my flashlight.
Get an Allen key that fits that distributor cap.
Wow, this is so boring. Jumping everyone.
All right, reach in from the passenger side there and see if we can get it to at least bark off maybe. Maybe. Oh, hold on. First, let me put the spark plug back.
That might help.
Alright, hold on. Alright, so,
A hell of a lot better than the other day.
alright, try that.
Right?
Yep. Alright, try it again.
Here we go.
Yep.
Try it again.
I don't have any fuel. You out of gas? I'm out of fuel. Well, at least I don't have any up here.
Oh, yeah, she's dead on me.
I didn't think we were going to start a vehicle without any gas, man.
I didn't think she was empty. I had her out not too long ago.
Alright, go ahead.
Right?
Yep. Oh, there's no thermostat in it.
Okay, guys, so just like that. Okay, everyone, so just like that, in 4 days, we're able to take dusty, dirty stuff and make it run again, which makes me very happy. I've had that air cleaner, that intake, those valve covers, about 90% of what we used, I've had in my shop, and it's just been sitting there and just driving me absolutely crazy. I had to run to New Jersey, where I met a very nice gentleman who was sympathetic to my needs and actually had a ready-to-run MSD distributor for sale. Got that, had to come back. Turns out the coil that I had, which was off camera, was garbage. So we had to run down to our local parts store and I actually grabbed an Edelbrock, I forget the part number, but coil nonetheless. Once that was all done, Dave worked his magic, got the carburetor tuned up, and we're running at about, what, 34?
32.
About 32 degrees total advanced timing, which is perfect for a street engine. So that and that, she runs great. We're going to take it out for a drive here this week sometime because Dave's Monte Carlo is actually coming from his shop to here. We're actually going to start getting it ready for Cruise Week 23. Once it gets here, I'll have 2 G-bodies in the shop, which is going to be good for me because that'll be the first time it happened since I sold my 2-door about a year ago. So his car will be here. Oh, on top of that, the wagon will be getting ready to go onto the knife. We're going to be jagging out the 454 and getting the 6.0 ready. Some parts did come in, so we're going to try to film it as we go. But you guys will be there, so make sure you like and subscribe so you stay up to date on all of our future content. Big things happening. Still waiting to hear back from my dad about the Chevelle that he wants to take to Cruise Week, so that's still up in the air. Fingers crossed we get to work on that too. But until next time, thanks for sticking with us. We'll see you.